This is Avenew 888, one of the latest projects from Avenew in Dubai South. Here, one bedrooms are priced at around 880,000 dirhams or $240,000. Today, I'll walk you through the highlights of the project, show you all the features, tell you about available unit types, and answer the big question: is this a smart investment? Let's start with the location. Dubai South is a massive area pretty far from the central Dubai. Today we're talking about Dubai South Residential District. It's located 30 minutes from downtown, 20 minutes from Dubai Marina, and right next to Expo City. The area is getting a lot of attention because of the huge-scale capital project, Al Maktoum International Airport. First phase of expansion is scheduled for completion in 2032. It will increase the airport terminal annual capacity to 150 million passengers. That's the same as Istanbul Airport, which will make Al Maktoum Airport one of the largest in the world. It's expected to create over 500,000 working spaces, so many will look for affordable housing nearby. Let's discuss Avenew 888 itself. At the moment, there are very few completed buildings in Dubai South Residential District. The neighborhood is still under construction. Avenew 888 will have 5 modern buildings, each going up to 11 floors. The design of the buildings will be with shared terraces and green spaces. And now they're launching the second phase. All the neighboring projects are much simpler compared to what Avenew is building. Pretty simple amenities, and the quality isn't that high by Dubai standards. Here is the list of amenities in 888. Study and library, co-working, cafe seating, gardens, jogging track, outdoor gym, half basketball court, ping pong zones, different pools, kids play area, dog park, shopping and retail. So now that you've seen what Avenew 888 has to offer, the big question remains: should you consider investing, or is it better to wait for the next opportunity? To help you decide, we created a PDF report with everything you need to know to make an informed investment decision, like project details, price analysis, rental projections, and other important data to make an informed investment decision. Scan the QR code or click the link below the video. Someone from our team will send it to you. Now let me share the key points of our analysis. I'll walk you through the main factors, starting with the developer's reliability. The developer behind the project is Avenew. They are not well known for the public yet, because none of their projects have been delivered so far. So we dug deep to make sure their work will actually live up to the promises. First of all, this is a very unusual case, because even though it looks like they're new, this team probably has the most impressive track record you could imagine. One of the founders and the managing director is Rasha Hassan. She has 20 years of experience in Dubai and is a former CCO of Emaar, Miras and Nahil. Another founder is Issam Galadari, the former CEO of Emaar. Under his leadership, Emaar built downtown Dubai, and he personally managed the construction of Burj Khalifa. After that, he added several more iconic projects to his portfolio, including Atlantis the Royal and One Zabil. In a moment, I'll compare the prices for this project with others to see if they're competitive. But first, let me walk you through the prices for different units. The starting price for a one-bedroom apartment is $240,000 or 880,000 dirhams. A two-bedroom apartment is priced at $375,000 or 1.4 million dirhams. And the three-bedroom apartment starts at $440,000 or 1.6 million dirhams. For those looking at duplex options, a two-bedroom duplex starts at $490,000 or 1.8 million dirhams, while a three-bedroom duplex is available from $790,000 or 2.9 million dirhams. A one-bedroom apartment in Avenew 888 is priced at just 880,000 dirhams or $240,000, and it's obviously very low compared to the current price level in Dubai. To explain this, let's look at it from two angles. First, what can we buy in Dubai for the same amount of money? In Dubai land, we can buy a good, fully furnished studio apartment in one of Imtiaz projects. It is priced at 735,000 dirhams or $200,000. In GVC, we can get a studio apartment in one of Bingati projects for 790,000 dirhams or $215,000. And in Motor City, we can also get a studio apartment in a new project by Aman for 823,000 dirhams or $224,000. So generally, in decent quality projects from good developers, you cannot get a one bed for this money. Even those are in central neighborhoods. Okay, but what are the market prices for a decent one-bedroom apartment then? Here are some comparable examples. First is Midtown in Production City. It's about 10-minute drive from Avenew's new project, and it was built as a community with several buildings sharing a single podium. Similar concept to what Avenew is going to build. And even given that Production City doesn't have any major infrastructure anchors and there isn't much development going on, the price for a one bed is 1 million dirhams or $270,000. Or Azizi Venice. It's also located in Dubai South. One bedroom apartment there starts from 1.1 million dirhams or $300,000. And of course apartments in Merdef. Merdef is located right next to the DXB airport, so it's really similar in terms of strategic location. The buildings there are quite old and without extraordinary amenities, but the price of the one bedroom apartment is 1.1 million dirhams or $300,000. So this difference of 15 to 25% value gap exists right now. That is by how much it should grow by the time of the delivery, even without infrastructure development, without market growth and without the airport expansion. But of course, the most significant growth will happen after the first phase of the airport development is finished. That's why apartments in this project are kind of both short-term and long-term investment. Buyers should be able to resell properties with a decent premium on handover, but if they hold it for 5 more years, the gain should be much higher. The payment plan is 60 during construction and 40 at handover, scheduled for Q1 of 2028. Now that we've covered costs, let's dive into potential rental income. At the moment, there are no benchmarks we can compare it to it in the same area, so we need to understand the current rates for the similar types of properties in Dubai. Midtown by the Yar might be a good example. The Afnan cluster was completed in 2019. The buildings there are older. Avenew is expected to deliver higher quality, but this is still a good reference for a conservative case. Currently, one-bedroom apartments in Afnan are rented for approximately 67,000 dirhams or $18,000 per year. If we compare that to today's project's price of 880,000 dirhams, we get a rent-to-price ratio of 7.6%. That is already a very strong return, even at the lower end. Even the buildings in Mirdif, which are really simple, are currently rented for 62,000 dirhams or $16,000. If the project we're analyzing is rented for the same money, the rent-to-price ratio will be 7.1%. So even these numbers are really good for long-term rentals, but again, the nearby airport will boost the profits significantly. What could drive the future growth for Avenew 888? First, the entry price is extremely low for what the project offers. At 880,000 dirhams for a one-bedroom, you are getting a full apartment with modern design and amenities, something that usually costs much more in other areas of Dubai. Second, the long-term growth of Al Maktoum International Airport will drive strong demand. Once the airport is completed and fully operational, this location is expected to benefit from a major increase in both population and property value. Third, there are currently no similar developments in Dubai South residential district. Avenew 888 stands out as an only project of this quality and price level, which gives it a clear first mover advantage. Now let me mention the key risk. That's a potential delay of the infrastructure. In the event of the airport expansion delays, the maximum returns will also be postponed. In the long term, the demand in the area will depend on the airport. Get in touch with us to reserve an attractive unit in Avenew's projects in Dubai South or for any assistance with real estate investments in the UAE. And if you would like to learn more about investing in Dubai properties, check out this video.